Howdy howdy, this is Mr. Potter. We're continuing playing our human resources, so we're going to do level 25, cumulative countdown. Cumulative countdown, year 25. What's the purpose of this assignment? I think it's something about calculating the volume beneath staircases. We have to put the intern somewhere. So, I should be doing the sum of everything down to that number. 3 plus 2 plus 1 should be 6. So, I mean, obviously I'm going to take something from the inbox and I'm going to store it on the floor. And then I'm going to need to actually I want to copy from here, which is going to be my 0. And I'm going to copy to this place, which I will call sum. So copy from 5, copy to sum. So that will get rid of that. Then I go to my inbox, I'm going to copy to 0, and then I'm going to add to sum. I'm going to bump down this number, and if it's 0, then I'm going to do something. And so we will jump back to here, take what's in our hand and add it to sum. And if it's 0, then we want to copy from sum and outbox this and then jump back. So this will be our cycle. We're going to get the 0 and put it to sum, get our value and put it here. So this is going to be countdown. Count down. Writing with a mouse is so much fun. I wish I had my stylus. Copy to there, add to the sum, bump down, count down. And then if what we just bumped down is 0, then we're going to take our sum and outbox it. Otherwise we loop. So let's try this. So we'll grab that 0, put it where we wanted. Grab the 4, put it there. Now we're going to add it to the sum. I forgot to put it back there, so I need to add it to the sum, and then I need to copy to sum. Alright, let's try this again. Grab the 0, grab the 4, add it, put it down, bump, add it to sum, add it to sum, bump, add it. It's 0, so we go down here, 10 is our answer, and we outbox it. So let's see. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Oh, that's a problem. So I actually need to do a jump if 0 here, so it just automatically takes care of that. So let's try this again. That should work now. So I know those numbers should work. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. 0 just goes out, and then 1 is 0. Good. So let's see, 12 commands or fewer. Awesome. Got it. Speed challenge, a little slow, but that'll be good enough for now. Let's do the small divide, year 26. Remember last time when I told you didn't need to divide? Well, now you get to. Awesome. So for each 2 things in the inbox, decide how many times the second fully fit into the first. Don't worry about negatives. Divide by 0 remainders. So this would be a good time to practice copying and pasting from a previous assignment. I'm not going to bother doing that. I know that I'm going to have to take from my inbox and copy it to 0. And this is my dividend. I'm going to inbox and copy this to here, which I'll call my divisor. And then what I want to do is I want to take this number and subtract it from the dividend until it's negative. So I'm going to copy from here and copy to this spot here, which I will call the quotient. I'll go ahead and close our O. So this is our quotient. We're going to put numbers here, 7 into 4, and then I want to subtract here and bump this. So I'm going to copy divisor. I want to so I want to copy from dividend, and I want to sub divisor. I'm going to copy to dividend, and then I want to bump this. But I also want to jump if negative. If it's negative, then I want to get this and outbox it and then start over. If not, then I want to copy from dividend and subtract the divisor. So let's see how that works. So get the 0, that's my quotient. Get the 7, copy from, it should be copy to dividend. Yeah. Idiot. Okay, so 0, the 8, and the 3. I want the 8, subtract the 3, which is a 5, put it in the hole. That's not negative, so we bump because it's gone in once. Now we get the 5, 2, that's still not negative, so we bump. Negative 1, that's negative, which means, wait, that jump should have been here. Okay, so let's see. 8 divided by 3 should be 2. That won't work, that gives me a negative 1, so we get our answer and put it in the outbox. Let's try this again. I think that works. Awesome. Got us the answer we were expecting. So size challenge, got 15, and speed challenge, just a hair outside. Okay. Alright, so let's do, wait, where's year 27? Well, let's do 3 sort, then we'll do our interlude. So 3 sort, year 28. Yes, we ranked all our employees here, from worst performing all the way up to best performing. What? Where do you rank? Let's give it some thought while we complete this assignment. For each 3 things in the inbox, send them to the outbox in the order from smallest to largest. So I'm going to call this small. I'm going to call this mid. I'm going to call this big. So copies all the numbers, and then what I need to do is see if I take big minus mid. If that's negative, then I know it's in the right order. So copy small, copy mid, copy big. So big is in my hands. I want to subtract mid, and I want to jump if negative and do something. I'm going to want to swap if it's out of the way, and then we'll just put a jump to after. So if this is I'm going to call this temp. So this is mid, this is big, so I want to swap those. So I'm going to copy from big to temp, from mid to go away to big, and then copy from temp to mid. So this is going to go from big to temp, mid to big, temp to mid. So this swaps these values if these are out of order. And then I want to check these now. So I'm going to At this point, copy from mid, subtract small, and again, jump if negative, and then have a jump. So if these are out of order, then I'm going to need to check them again. So if they're out of order, I want to swap, so I'm going to copy from mid, copy to temp, copy from small, and copy to mid, then copy from temp, and copy to mid. No, that's copy to small. And if I've gone through this, then I actually want to jump back and see if they're still in order. And I think I want to do that as well here. So these actually are in the wrong order. So what's going to happen is I'm going to copy. Let me just run through this step by step real quick. I'm going to get everything out. So there's 8, 4, 2. And then I want to... No, that's going to be a problem. Okay, so 7, 4, 1. I've got big in my hand. So I want to subtract mid, which is -3. They're negative. I've got these in the wrong order. And I can see one other thing I'm going to have here. I'm going to copy to big. I'm going to need to make sure that I copy from big just to make sure I have it in my hands, because sometimes in this jumping I may not have it. So let's see. 9, 5, 1. Got the 1 in my hand, subtract, it's negative. And I'm not doing any swapping. Nothing's happening there. Okay, so let's stop this. Small, mid, big. Copy from big, copy sub mid. And if it's negative, then I want to do this, otherwise I'm ready to go on. And this jump is there. Then copy from mid to small, and if it's negative, do this, otherwise... Okay, so I think that might work. Let's try that. So 7, 6, 3. Obviously in the wrong order. Get the 3, subtract the 6, it's negative. So I've got to swap. 3, 6, that's swapped. I'm going to jump back up here. Why do I need to jump back up there? I don't think I need to jump back up there, because those should be in the right order. Those are in the wrong order. Yeah, it's just here where I have to swap again, so I don't need this jump. Alright, so let's try this one last time. 7, 6, 1. Swap. They're swapped. Now I need to compare 1 with 6. Those are going to swap. And because I did swaps, I need to check again to see if everything's still in order. They're good. That's good. Okay, so at this point, if I reach this point, I'm ready to output. And I'm supposed to... What am I supposed to do? Smallest to largest. Okay, so at this point, I'm ready to copy from small outbox, copy from mid outbox, and copy from big outbox, and then start the whole thing over. Definitely not the most efficient way to do it, but 7, 4, and 2 have to swap again. 2, 4, and 7 is in order. Good. 2, -7 and 2. Those are wrong. Awesome. So that worked. Yay! 34 commands or fewer. I used exactly 34. Used about twice as many speed as I'm allowed to. Well, we can't all be perfect. Alright, so let's go to Midnight Petroleum and see what we have here. Nothing like the taste of coffee right before a bright, sunshiny day. Slurp. Yep, nothing like working all night at the office. If one has a choice, that is. Awesome day. Oops. Oh no. Who's looking at me? Thank goodness. Boom. Boom. The footsteps and then the eyes. Such eerie. Many wow. Many scared. Alright, so we'll do one more of these. Let's do storage floor, and then we'll be good to go for this episode. Big changes are coming. But I see you already know that. Whoa, I am old. Yes, now you can access spots on the floor indirectly. What does that mean? You will see. It's going to change everything. So I've got copy from 12, which is spot 8, and I can copy from bracket 12, which will get what? It's an 8. Okay, so that gets us a Y. Alright, for each address in the inbox, pick the letter of the address and outbox it. Okay, so let's go ahead and clear this. I understands now. Clear, yes. So we're going to inbox. We're going to copy to... Actually, do I even need to copy to? Yeah, I do need to copy to. So let's copy to 12, and then copy from switch 12 and outbox, and then we will jip. So let's try this. So 0, get box 0's contents and outbox it. That's in. Then get a 6. That's an O. Get a 5. D. Get a 1. K. Get a 7. L. Interesting. Let's see. Storage floor, year 29. I used 5 commands. And the speed challenge. I'm curious. This seems an awful lot like one of the ones we did at the very beginning. I'm going to do something real quick. I'm going to do another inbox, copy to 12, copy from that spot, and outbox, because I remember this gave me fewer attempts or fewer steps before, so I want to try that and see what that does. That way I have to go through the jump one last time. I think I can beat... Yeah, this is going to be higher, obviously, but this should give me a better speed. Yes! So I can use that trick that we learned. And we learned that trick way back in, I want to say step 2, where we had the busy mailroom, where we had to do stuff in order. Wow, I'm still young. Remember how we did that, just inbox, outbox, inbox, outbox 37 times. Cool. Alright, so this has taken us through level 29. Maybe we can do one more. Let's just do one more. String storage floor. Special covert assignment. Management is requesting strings from the floor. Let's just process the strings and not read or discuss what they say. It would be impolite to read messages intended for someone else. And forbidden! Each thing in an inbox is an address of a tile on the floor. For each address provided the inbox, outbox all the requested items, and all following items until you reach a 0. repeat. So I'm going to take stuff from the inbox. I'm going to copy it to this spot, which I will call spot. And then what I want to do is I want to copy from spot outbox. I want to bump up spot and then repeat that. But if the spot is 0, then we're going to get the next number. So let's see if that does what we're expecting. So spot 4. 4 is a T. Spot 5 bump. It's not a 0, so we get an H. Bump. That's a 0. Dump it. We don't need it. 15. The target X is awake. XX. The take take this. Interesting. The target is awake, take this. Well, thank goodness I didn't read that. Alright, so we got 7 for the size. Did I do it in fewer than 203? I did exactly 203. I did exactly what they expected. Alright, so we finished year 30 of our adventure. Once again, this is Mr. Potter. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.